about equipment, strategies, communication, and much more of World War I and II from our children would have been a unique experience. We are going to talk about one more factor that influences one's mindset into action. Leaders of the World War spoke to thousands of people in groups to gain their support in indulging in the war. Similarly, there are numerous philosophers who preach persuasively to abide by the peace protocols. The oral expression can be used effectively to achieve our purpose. Here, we are going to discuss about the types, components, and the various activities of oral communication with regard to academics and in real life scenario.
In simple words, communication is transfer of information from one person to the other. Communication can be of three types: verbal, non-verbal, and written. Oral communication has two components: receptive and expressive. Both the receptive language and expressive language play an important role in acquiring the communication skills. Different parts of the brain govern different aspects of oral expression. Cerebrum, Broca's area, Wernicke's area, arcuate fasciculus, cerebellum, and motor cortex are the parts of the brain that affect oral expression. Acquiring oral language and expression starts with listening and speaking of the language. It then further progresses into reading and writing.
There are many factors that affect oral communication. Physical and cognitive development of a child should happen at the right pace in a normal manner. Poor coordination of muscles in the mouth and tongue plays a vital role in the speech. Inadequate stimulation and inadequate opportunity to speak and receive response also make a big factor in the communication effective. Behavioral problems and short attention span also add to the effectiveness of the oral communication. In general, we can express our thoughts, ideas in a number of ways. You can paint, discuss with your friends, or sing it in rhythm. Though the medium is different, the message should be clear to the recipient. Especially in oral expression, we have many characteristics that affect the output. First is the voice quality, whether it should be soft or loud, pronunciation, fluency without any filler sounds, volume if you are talking in a class or in a hall, and the rhythm, which is the quality that attracts the audience. Not only the way how we speak matters, but also what we speak in terms of clarity in idea, emphasis on a main idea, and the emotions parallel to the words in the body language, as well as the expansive vocabulary encased by a strong structure. Several systems can be used for identifying difficulties in oral expression. If you see a withdrawn child always trying to answer only in monosyllables or prefers to use signals to express his ideas, then you can understand that the child has difficulties in oral expression. These children will always find it difficult to articulate passages read and understood in a flowing manner. Pronunciation and associating idea to words will be difficult for these children. Fortunately, we have various activities to develop oral expression in a consistent manner. We can ask children to play a game of talking over telephone. They can choose to talk to a friend whereby he has to talk his part as well as pose as the friend and answer in a similar way, which will develop his oral expression. The children can also be asked to tell a story using picture cards in a very detailed manner.
The tongue twisters help in exercising the child's articulators as they extend the muscles of the tongue. They help in improving the child's consonant and vowel sounds. They also help in acquiring a new language. Improper pronunciation may lead to misunderstanding and ineffective communication. Vegetable, photograph, recipe, jewelry, almond.
As emoting while expressing is very important, let us try to match the emoticons with the correct emotions. Therefore, we understand how oral expression helps children to acquire reading and writing skills. This helps them to seek directions and adapt easily to any situation in their life. It is the only way to bond with fellow human being, and so let us develop it right away.